Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah and welcome to Majlis Ansarullah Zahanat wa Sehat Jismani workout. This program is a low intensity program that's been designed for the elderly, but anybody can do it. However, if you do have any serious health issues, then please consult your GP or a medical professional before doing any exercises. I'm joined by my father, Muhammad Akhtar Khan Sahib, who will be carrying out the exercises that have been adapted for those that can sit down and perhaps do the exercises. So if you feel comfortable, standing up and doing the exercises, by all means follow me. But if you're more comfortable sitting down, then please follow my father. So we're going to start off with jogging on the spot. So very lightly, if you just bring your feet up and you're not running, just nice and easy. Your feet should only be coming up about 2 or 3 seconds. And just do this on your toes. Stay nice and light on your toes. And the most important thing is when you're warming up your body as we are now. So this is part of the warm-up that we're doing. And the idea is to get the blood flowing through your body. And this will raise also your heart rate as well, moderately. So don't overdo it. If you feel that you're running out of breath, then stop. With a low to moderate exercise, you should still be able to talk without feeling sort of short-breathed. तो अभी हम जो वार्म अप कर रहे हैं, इसमें हमने आराम से अपने जो टांगे हैं ये इनको जॉगिंग मोशन में करना है. हम भाग नहीं रहे, आराम से कर रहे हैं. अगर आपको ऐसे लगे कि आपका सांस जो है वो थोड़ा उखड़ रहा है तो बेशक आप रुक जाएं और थोड़ा रेस्ट कर लें. ठीक है, तो ये आज हम 1 मिनट ही करेंगे और उसके बाद आराम से थोड़ा रेस्ट कर लें. लंबे सांस लें. जब आप सांस लें तो कोशिश करें कि नाक से सांस लेके और जो पेट का निचला हिस्सा है यहाँ सांस जो है जाए, थोड़ा सा रोक के और आराम से मुंह से उसको breathe out through your mouth. So try and breathe into the bottom of your stomach and then release your breath slowly. Okay, now we're going to warm up the neck and the shoulders. So there are some people who rotate the neck. That can actually be quite bad for the elderly. So the best option is if you just look down and you should be able to feel a nice gentle stretch and don't stop breathing. So just hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look up and then look up towards the ceiling. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And look straight. Now try not to tilt your head. Instead, just turn your face to the right and you should just be able to feel a very gentle stretch and straight and then to the left. Okay, so we're just relaxing our neck muscles gently and look straight. Okay, now we're going to work on the shoulders. So to loosen the shoulders, what we'll do is rotate them forwards. And let's do this 10 times. 4. जो shoulders हैं इनको आगे की तरफ पहले rotate करें. Fully इनको rotate करें और साथ साथ सांस जो है वो रोकना नहीं है. ठीक है, कितने हो गए? ठीक है, और फिर दूसरी तरफ. पहले हमने आगे की तरफ किए थे, अब हम शोल्डर्स को दूसरी तरफ रोटेट कर रहे हैं. और एक, ठीक है, वेल डन. इसके बाद थोड़ा रिलैक्स कर लें. Next, we're going to reach up with one hand and raise the opposing leg. ठीक है, तो अगर दायां हाथ जैसे ऊपर किया जैसे अभी और बाईं टांग साथ, और उसके बाद स्विच कर लें. ठीक है, तो ये हमने 30 सेकंड के लिए करना है. अब क्योंकि पहली दफ़ा हम ये एक्सरसाइजेस दिखा रहे हैं तो इसलिए we're only going to do these exercises for a short period, but as we progress through the program and your body gets used to these exercises, then we'll be able to do these for a bit longer and build on it. So let's do these for 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. That's the last one. So with these exercises, don't push yourself. The idea is just to build up gradually. Now next we're going to do a rotation exercise. So if you lean forward slightly, almost in a squatting position, moving the weight to the back of the hip, and you can put your your hands together and then just rotate side to side. You'll notice that I am shifting my weight on my knees. So this way I'm not putting too much pressure on my knees or my back. And the idea is just to have gentle movement, just rotating on the axis of the back and never ever overstretching. Yeah? ठीक है, अब आराम आराम से दाएं से बाएं rotate करना है. Good. One more. And relax. Okay, so now what we're going to do, those that are seated, you're going to lean forward with your arms back and then bring your arms up as you're coming up. Okay, so with that seating motion. And those who are standing, if you follow me, bend your legs and come up. Okay, so it's almost as if you're bending down to lift something up right in front of you. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and just shake it off. Now with the next one, what we're going to do is, if you squat, go into a squat position and ज़रा आगे आ जाए, कुर्सी के फ्रंट वाला हिस्सा जो उस पर बैठ के और थोड़ा ना लीन कर लें. और इसमें आपने ऐसे करना है कि अपने बाजुओं को रेज करके और नीचे लाना है. ठीक है? So whether you're squatting or you're on the chair leaning forward, you're bringing your arms up and down. So you're moving your arms, you're exercising your arms, you're exercising your back, and because you're in a squat position, you're also working your legs at the same time as well. So nice and relaxed, bring your arms up and down in a controlled way. Don't drop your arms down, okay? So you're just bringing them up in a nice controlled fashion, exercising your back and your arms and your legs, as I say. And breathe, okay? That's good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to jog on the spot one more time. So you're jogging, nice and easy, not going for speed, you're not sprinting, and you're raising your feet literally just 2 or 3 inches, no more. So the idea isn't to bring your knees up, and when you're doing these, make sure if you do have a rug, make sure it's non-slip. In this case, I'm using some kids foam mats. They are sort of non-slip, they're soft, so that way there's low impact, especially for the elderly. Try not to do it on a hard surface, particularly if anyone has, arthritis in their knees, etc. So just a nice jog, 10 more seconds, breathing all the time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from here, we're going to just relax, shake it off. The next exercise, ठीक है? Okay. अगर आप कुर्सी पर थोड़ा सा आगे दोबारा झुकें और ऐसे करना है जैसे कि ये रूअफ़ज़ा, I know you like रूअफ़ज़ा, तो आपने ये रूअफ़ज़ा की बोतल जो है ये उठा के और ऊपर करनी है. So करें जैसे कि आप रूअफ़ज़ा की बोतल नीचे से उठा के और ऊपर ला रहे हैं. That's it. Yeah. So the idea is exactly that. You're basically lifting a suitcase up. So if you squat, go in the squat position, so your weight is shifted to the back, nice solid stance, and then you put your left arm behind your back, and all you're doing is pulling some weight up. Now, as we're getting your bodies used to these exercises, we're not using any weights for this particular session. But for the next session, whether you want to use a small water bottle, a 2-liter water bottle, a Ruafza bottle, whatever you've got at home, the whole idea behind these exercises is that you don't need any specific equipment. You don't need to have lots of space. You can do this in your living room, your bedroom, anywhere you've got a couple of square meters available. Okay, so we'll do the same with the left arm as well. So again, squatting, leaning forward slightly, and this time with the right arm behind your back, you're basically lifting, and it's as if you're picking up, as my father was picking up the Ruafza bottle before. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you don't have to follow that pace. If you want to do it a bit slower and go at your own pace, that's absolutely fine. And pause. Okay, so now those who are seated, अगर कुर्सी पे बैठे हुए हैं, तो कुर्सी के अगले हिस्से पे बैठ के और ज़रा पीछे लीन कर लें और आपने leg extensions करनी. So you're going to perform leg extensions in which one at a time, just raise, that's right. Yeah, so left and right. And if you're able to, if you want, you can do both legs at the same time as well. And those who are standing up and following me, we're going to do a full squat. So up to now, the various exercises we were just doing a sort of semi-squat. But in order to do a full squat, what you're going to do is get at least a 90 degrees angle. So you're pushing your hips back, putting the weight on your legs, and then coming up. Okay, so we'll just do this for 30 seconds. उर्दू में मैं ख्याल इसको बैठके कहते हैं कि जहां आपने ये जो एंगल है करीबन 90 डिग्रीज करके ऐसे जैसे आप किसी स्टूल के ऊपर बैठ के और खड़े हो रहे हैं, तो इससे आपकी जो thighs हैं, your full legs are getting a complete workout. Okay, so it's almost as if you're sort of coming down to pick up some luggage, so you're keeping your back nice and straight. As you come down, your hips, your backside sort of moves back to balance. Okay, so this is the best way, even if you're picking up a small child, etc., and just making sure that you're not injuring your back. Okay, just so that you can see from the side how my father is leaning back. So he's अबू जो आगे कुर्सी के अगले हिस्से पर बैठे हैं और पीछे की तरफ लीन करके और टांगों को आराम से एक करके एक्सटेंड कर रहे हैं. A really good variation of doing the push-ups sitting down is if you try and push yourself up from this chair, Abu. So try not to use your legs. Try and put as much weight as possible. So you're using your triceps, your full arms, and this is really good for your arms and back as well. So just do a couple of these, and if you're standing up, you can do the normal push-ups. So you can, with the push-ups, you're just dropping down and then coming up. If you find that difficult, just go on your knees and then you can do the same. Okay, but really good exercise for your back and your arms, your triceps, etc. as well. Okay, take a breather. Now what we're going to do is, if you put your hands behind your head and bring your left knee up and try and touch it with the opposing elbow. That's right. So we'll just do 5 of these on each side. So left knee coming up. Now don't worry if you can't touch your knee to your elbow to your knee. It's not a big issue. Just bring your knees up as far as you can comfortably without sort of leaning forward, etc. And again, a really good exercise for your back and your legs. Now, normally we would use weights, whether it's a small water bottle or big water bottle, but we can start doing that from next week. So whatever you're comfortable with, the weight that you're comfortable with, you can either get a small water bottle or a 2-liter water bottle. And what we're going to do here is as if you're lifting something, so sitting, leaning forward slightly and bringing the weight up and then putting it down again. Okay, This is really, really good for your upper back. It's really, really good for your posture, keeping your back straight, and of course, exercising your legs at the same time. And as you come up, try and go on your toes. Is it enough? That's right. जैसे आप कुछ सामान जो है उसको उठा रहे हैं, or you're squatting at the same time, and do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. अब हैरानी की बात ये है कि अभी करीबन 2-3 घंटे पहले रमज़ान में सबने रोज़ा रखा होगा, तो ज़रा सी थकावट सी जैसे महसूस होती है, लेकिन जैसे मैंने एक्सरसाइज करनी शुरू की है और obviously with the blood pumping now, I feel refreshed. So exercise can actually be invigorating. If you do feel tired, you think, well, I can't exercise because of Ramadan, this is a very low to sort of medium at best intensity, and you can control the intensity. अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं करना चाहते तो आराम से 2-3 एक्सरसाइजेस कर लें जब तक आपकी बॉडी जो है वो यूज्ड टू हो जाए. अब what we're going to do is, this is called chopping the wood. So बाजू ऊपर करके, whether you're standing up or sitting down, and you're basically coming down. So bend your knees as you come diagonal, almost as if you're chopping wood, hence the name. So we will do a few of these. Do these for about 15-20 seconds on each side. And as I said before, make sure you're breathing. And now switch. So you're going up on the left side and then coming down diagonally to the right. Okay. And breathe. Make sure you bend your knees as you're coming down, otherwise you will be putting extra strain on them otherwise. And as you twist your back, you're rotating your hips at the same time. And just 2 more. And 1. Okay, and we can take a quick breather. Okay, for this next exercise, if we put our hands behind our head, and what we're going to do is in a, again, semi-squat position, just coming down. Now, if you're doing this seated down, only come down to about 45 degrees. Try and keep your legs straight when you're seated and go on your heels, and you'll be able to feel this on your in your hamstrings as well, lightly. Okay, as you bend down, just push your hips back, and of course forward as you're coming back. If you lift your chin up, you'll be able to keep your back straight at the same time. Okay, so very good exercise involving the upper body as well as your legs as well. Okay, nice. अच्छा, अब अगली एक्सरसाइज के लिए आइंदा से अगर छोटी बोतल या 2 लीटर बोतल आप रख लें, और इसमें अगर आप बैठे हुए हैं तो कमर सीधी करके टांगें जो हैं वो 90 डिग्रीज पर रख लें, और यहाँ से bend your arms as one motion, then lift it straight up, back, and then down. So there's 4 motions there. We'll just do that 10 times. 2, 3, 4, okay, 5, keep going. Now the amazing thing about exercise is, as I was saying earlier, it does release endorphins, which are chemicals in the brain, which make people feel happy. So there's absolutely no downside to exercise, as long as you're sensible and you do things moderately. So we'll do the same thing now with the other arm. And the key is never ever to push yourself too hard. If you haven't exercised before, especially if you haven't done it for a long time, then the best thing is just ease into it and just take it nice and easy. If you feel fatigue, if you feel you're tired or you think you're going to faint, just stop, sit down. If you're not fasting, by all means, have some water. Otherwise, these are not very strenuous exercises. Okay, now we're going to do the leg raises to the side. So those who are sitting down, you can simply push your legs out, and if you feel you need to hold a chair, you can do. Otherwise, just simply move your leg up, so you'll be able to feel the inside sort of stretching. Okay, and then do the same with the other leg as well. We'll just do a few for now, and just one more. Okay, and take a breather. Now we're going to warm down, which is equally as important as warming up as well. So if you put your arms up like this and then just stretch back, so you should feel a really nice stretch. बाजू यहाँ रख के और पीछे की तरफ ना करें, तो इससे ये होगा कि आपके जो अगला हिस्सा है ये यहाँ सीने में स्ट्रेच जो है वो होगी, और आराम से सांस लें. 5 4 3 2 1. अच्छा, अब हमने जो स्ट्रेच करनी है, if you've ever done butterfly motion, for example, in swimming, where both of your arms come up and go forward, and then just try and stretch in front of you. So you can look down and then stretch. So you should feel a nice stretch in sort of the middle of the back. A really good exercise to relieve some back tension. Another really good exercise, one of my favorites, is if you reach up and try and touch the ceiling. So you can by all means go on your toes and really stretch up, and you'll feel a really nice stretch around the middle of your back. Just hold it there for a few seconds and then relax. We're going to stretch out our hamstring as well, and the footballers that may be watching, you'll be well used to these exercises. If you put your right leg in front and go on your heel, ज़रा आगे होकर कुर्सी पे ज़रा आगे हो जाए, और हील पर ऐसे टांग सीधी करके और आगे हों. So अपने पाँव जो है वो ऊपर कर लें, ताकि आपकी ये जो calf muscles हैं और hamstring, so this is stretching out the calf muscles and the hamstring, and just breathe. Never ever jerk, so just nice and easy motion, just leaning forward and feeling that hamstring stretch. And we'll do the other leg as well. So if you point your toes up, you'll be able to feel the calf muscles, the calf stretching out as well. And try and keep your back straight, as I say. And the easiest way you can do that is just keep your chin up. Okay, so then 5 4 3 2 1. And most of us, we do obviously spend a lot of time sitting down or working on the computer, etc. And for that, your arms do take a lot of strain as well. So one way of relieving that strain is just take your palm upwards, and then just stretching that forearm in front of you. You'll be able to feel a really nice stretch along the forearm area and your palms. Okay, and just repeat that with the other arm as well. And 5 4 3 2 1, and relax. So we're going to finish off with 1 more minute of really nice gentle jogging, and then we'll do 1 minute of walking on the spot. So just jog as we were before, 2-3 centimeters or 2-3 inches off the ground. You don't need to bring your knees up to your chest or anything like that. Just gently bringing your heart rate in a controlled way down to its regular heartbeat. And for the future, if you can also have some pen and paper handy as well. And what we will do is we will take the pulse at the start. I'll explain how you should raise your pulse rate and then bring it down gently as well. Okay, and then after that we can just walk for about a minute as well, just gently bringing our heartbeat down to its regular rate. And if you do have any comments, if you have any suggestions, if you're a physiotherapist or a fitness fanatic and you'd like to get involved, especially in perhaps having or doing some of these classes yourself, please do get in touch. I'll put my the official email address in the comments. Do reach out to us, particularly, as I say, if you are a physiotherapist, or you can help do some future programs as well with us. So I hope you've enjoyed the workout. I've enjoyed it, and on behalf of my father and I, Assalamu alaikum.